sorting ingredients. Really? What am I? A house elf? You know, you could have at least cried when Snape caught us. It might have invoked some sympathy. Plus, don't you do that, like, every day anyways? You really let us down back there. Okay, one more scoop, 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 scoop. Okay, there we go. That's the last of the, dragon dandruff. Ew. Right, okay. Let's put the lid on that. Okay, and let's see what we have next on our list of never-ending torturous detention. Making up the elixirs for storage. Okay. Oh, and there's a note on here that says, in big bold text, do not mess this up. No pressure. Okay. Let's see which one we have first then here. This one. Memory law. This is memory law, and the memory spell is locked inside these little crystal shards that can be unlocked only with water. Imagine the power to wipe distinct memories or make up entirely new ones and plant them inside someone's head. You know, it's kind of tempting to take a little bit of this, you know, for later. Oh, okay, fine. Look, don't worry. I'm not actually going to steal anything. Not today. I want to get out of this detention just as much as you do. Let's be sensible and mix up the elixir like we're supposed to. Ugh. Memory law crystal. Okay, let's drop it into the jar. Fizzing, dissolving, memory law. Look at this. Bubbly, foamy, frothy, and it looks kind of alive. Can you see that? Okay, maybe I'll give it a quick stir. Okay, that looks dissolved enough to me. And you have to be careful with these because if you put the lids on them too soon, the jar will explode. So let's give it a second to settle. shouldn't shake it up. Pressure is released. Memory law. Okay, next ingredient that we have is this. And this is dehydrated elf tears. Dehydrated elf tears. 100% ethically sourced. Kinda. Apparently, these all came from one very emotional elf that cries every time somebody mentions a sock drawer. Kinda sad. Anyway. Dehydrated elf tears. And this will definitely need to be rehydrated to make the elf tear elixir. So let's just get the little storage container for this. Here we have it. Oh, the solution is hot, 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 fresh out of the cauldron. So, ready? This one is fizzy and bubbly, whereas the last one was much more foamy and thick. Fizzy, 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 fizzy. Elf tear elixir. What did I tell you? Don't put the lid on too soon. If you do that, the sorrow pressure in this room will build so high you'll be crying for hours. And trust me, I don't want to be stuck here with you when that happens. Your presence alone is taxing enough. I need to give it another minute. Just another little minute to bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. And settle down. Okay, it's getting there. Getting there. Elf tear elixir. Okay, that seems safe now for a lid. Close one. Maybe I won't shake it. Okay, next one. What do we have next? Crystallised confidence. This one is great for when you need to bluff your way out of a bad grade, a bad haircut, and just general bad life decisions. is the perfect blend of arrogance and likability. And it will also need to be rehydrated to make an elixir. Let's unleash the magic in these teeny tiny magical confidence crystals. Magical confidence. Magical confidence. Ready? It's getting foamy on the top. Might have to stir this one at some point. Liquid. Confidence. Oh, and it's going for storage on the shelf. What a waste. Bubbly and frothy and foamy. Very satisfying. Crystallised confidence. Okay, let's put the lid on. There we go. Ready for storage on the shelf. I think this is the best one. Okay, and finally we have freeze-dried basilisk venom. Okay, I'm going to put gloves on for this one because I don't want to accidentally touch it. That would cause an urgent trip to the hospital wing with a hell of a lot of explaining to do. Not today. So, I'm just going to put on some gloves so that I don't accidentally touch it. Okay, let's get the freeze-dried basilisk venom. Okay, here it is. It's got white, crispy patches on it where you can see the venom has started to crystallize together, which means this is extra dangerous. Oh, okay. Don't want to disturb it too much. Oh, this one is going to fizz over. Okay, why is it the poisonous one that's fizzing up so much? Oh no. Okay, I feel like we just have to hope that it will be fine. Thank God I put the gloves on. Foam this one really is alive, which is ironic because it's the only one that will kill you. Yeah, not ideal. Well, I feel like we need to wait a while before we can put the lid on this one. This one will definitely explode. Tell me, why did the basilisk cross the road? To get to the other side? No, tough crowd. Okay, let's leave this one for a while. I'm going to put it down. I'm not going to put the lid on. That's for sure. Okay, I'm going to set that down and take these gloves off very carefully. I'm joking. Okay, problem averted. That was looking very foamy and very problematic for a second, but it has finally settled down, which means we can put the lid on. We do not want a single drop of this getting out, but you can see how powerful it is even now. It is still fizzing. Okay, let's put the lid on. There we go. Basilisk, venom. Okay. Right. That is it for the elixirs. What time is it? Is that all? I don't even know where Snape got to, or how long he plans on keeping us here, detained, organising his storage. I know. We can check where he is with the marauders map. I've always got a trick up my sleeve. I borrowed it from one of the Gryffindors. Okay, I use the term borrowed loosely, but they won't even know it's missing. And do you know what? I'll get it back before they notice. Borrowed it. Right, we just need to unlock it and find out where Snape is. With any luck, he'll be on his way down here right now to release us any second. So, I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. Let's have a look. Interesting. So, Filch is in the owlery for some reason. Snape is in his office. Boring. But the passage by the one-eyed witch is clear. You know, with all of these ingredients, we could easily impersonate somebody else and just sneak right on out of here. You know, impersonate someone that could just go completely under the radar. Someone totally uninteresting that you would walk past and wouldn't even look twice at. So shame you were detained with me. Oh well. Let's see our other options. Thing is, I don't see how we could possibly sneak out of this room and down the corridor without Snape hearing us from his office. It's too close. We'd never make it to the passageway by the one-eyed witch. And if Snape caught us, I have a feeling we'd be cleaning his cauldron collection until Christmas. We can't take the corridor. Maybe we don't need to. Maybe there's a way out from inside. Although the Marauders map is not showing any kind of secret passage, and I thought every passageway was on the Marauders map. Or maybe not. I have just the thing that can help us. Have you seen this before? It's veil glass. Veil glass on a chain. It is so dark that it reflects nothing, but it remembers everything. And it is great at remembering and retaining secrets, but it is not good at keeping them. In fact, all you have to do to find out one of the secrets that the veil glass holds is ask. And that is what I intended to do. Ask the veil glass for help. So, the veil glass will swing in circular motions for yes, and side to side for no. And I think we should ask it whether there is a secret passage in this potions room. And if it says yes, all we have to do is find it. Solid plan. Hello, veil glass. We are in Snape's potion room right now, and we were wondering if there is a secret passageway that we could use to sneak ourselves out of here. Please, can you tell us what you know? Swinging one way for yes and another for no. It's not moving. Do you think that's moving? Listen, you snobby little rock. It's going to remember that forever, isn't it? Damn it. Okay, maybe it just needs a little bit more convincing. So, veil glass, my friend did not mean what they just said. Just there, did you? No. No, they didn't mean it. Okay, so let me think. Okay, let's try this. Veil glass true, so wise, so clear. Show us what others hide in fear. Truth arise, no more disguise. Turn and sway and show us the way. So, let's see. Look, it is turning, it is turning. I'm not sure which direction it's travelling in yet, though. It doesn't seem too sure. It's doing circles. Circles means yes. Okay, that means there is a secret passageway out of this potions room. We just need to find it. Okay, so let's quickly pack all of this stuff away, and then we can search the room. So if you just hand me the elixirs one by one, and then I will put them on the shelf behind us in alphabetical order. Okay. Wait, what? The label. The label is not filled out. You didn't label these as we went along? Even after I specifically told you that you are in charge of labelling. Didn't I? Oh, well. Use some initiative. We are so dead. Do you have any idea how expensive these ingredients are? Okay, do you have any idea which one's which? Okay, well, there's only one way to solve this. You have to try them all. You, yes, you. You're the one that got us into this mess. So, I think you should just take a sip of each one, and we'll know which one it is based on your reaction. Okay? So, somewhere in here we have memory lore, elf tier elixir, crystallised confidence, and the basilisk venom. You know what? It'll be fine. I am pretty sure that this one is safe. So, you just need to take a sip, just a little sip, out of the jar, and then we'll know for definite which one it is. Okay, you can do that. I believe in you. Okay. Here you go. Just have a little sip of this. Just a little sip. Okay, and how are you feeling? Yeah, the waterworks have begun. Or were you about to burst into tears anyway? Hard to tell. Oh, no, okay. This one is definitely the house elf tier elixir. So let me just label that real quick. There. Okay, that is that one. So now I need to try the next one. Okay, maybe now you should try this one. Yeah, maybe you should try this one. I feel like this one will be fine too. There it is. Little jar for you to try. Okay, so here you go. Drink up. Okay. Okay, and well, what do you think? What do you mean you don't know? Come on, think. This is important. We've got to get this right so that we don't poison anybody with the basilisk. Oh, I get it. The memory law. Okay, that's fine. I forgive you. I'll just label this. Okay, and that leaves just 2 left. Okay, let's have a look at these. You know that thing I said a minute ago about a basilisk? Forget that. I don't know what I was talking about. I lost my mind for a second there. Crazy. You know, I actually just have a cute drink for the both of us. And this one is mine and this one is for you. And I need you to have a sip of it right now. Right now. Okay. Try it. I made it especially Just have a little sip. And what do you think? How are you feeling? Overpowered with confidence for the first time in your life, hopefully? Woozy? No. No. I think you're fine. I think you're perfectly normal and fine. You always had that ugly greenish tinge to your skin anyway. Uh-oh. Wow. There goes our escape plan.